Today we will talk about how much post-processing is allowed in astrophotography. Is a lot yay or nay? This is Martin and you're watching Astro from Home. More right after the intro. So here we are in PixInsight. I'm going to show you a few images where I say yes, appropriate level of manipulation, and others where I say, no, that's by far too much. I wouldn't do it anymore like this. That's just an artistic interpretation. And then also something where a lot was needed, but I say yes, it's appropriate. Let's start off with my image of NGC 2264. That has been a real pleasure to process, as not much was needed except some selective color correction, very mild curves, and bit of contrast, and that's basically it. What was required, that I was also creating different palettes of it and another cropped version. So really joy to process, not much of manipulation, as this is how it came out of the camera, so to say, and combination of the channels. Then I have here the jellyfish. Some would say, no, that's too much. And the halos, they are crap. But as I'm using unmounted filters, I had my filters put to the filter wheel in the wrong orientation, which caused halos. But on this target here especially, I don't think the halos are too bad, as they are creating a certain atmosphere. But processing was already a bit hard, that I had to play a lot with the sliders. You see here there are still in the background a few blotches, but that's still okay for me, and that I keep it. Going on with some OSC data that I've taken with the dual narrowband filters, the general red-blue gradient, and with certain adjustments of the sliders I came to that result. It also took a bit of manipulation here, as I didn't have so much of integration time, but still okay for me, as the result is nice to look at. And similar here with the line nebula, this is how it came out of my OSC with dual narrowband filter and creating this final image. That's also just short integration time, so round about 6 hours, what is nothing at my location, with bottle 6 guys and bottle 7, bottle 8 around. So 6 hours is nothing here. And if you enjoy what you are seeing, please consider giving a like, maybe a subscription to my channel if you would like to see more. And I would really love to see comments from you, what you think is appropriate level of processing, when is racking the sliders too much, that it's just an artistic interpretation. So let me know in the comments. I hope we will then have a nice discussion where everybody joins, that we can see what what the ideas behind of everybody are. Then one of the bad examples, it's an image from M42 that I've processed something like 2.5 years ago. I wouldn't do it anymore like this, as this is way too much. It's totally overdone. Lots of artifacts, blotchiness, no details. But that's how it ended. I wouldn't do it anymore. I don't like that way of processing anymore, and that I just won't do it anymore. Further, I have then an image that I only took a few months ago from the dark shark. Due to the high light pollution that I have, there are lots of colors in the background. So green, red, cyan, blue, and all that had to be taken care of. That at the end I came up with something like this. In that particular scenario and with that image, I also think that it's way too much, even though I still have here other light pollution still visible. But the way how I started processing and how it ended, it's not so nice that I have to redo it. And then last but not least, at the same time, like the dark shark, I have been taking this image from the rotten fish. Again, you see lots of noise, and you're seeing, due to the light pollution, lots of green and magenta and blue, cyan in the background. So again, very heavy racking on the sliders, and this is what I came up with. In that case, the result I think is okay, and the effort and the level of manipulation can be justified to still say that it's astrophotography. No theme of art or whatever. But I can also see that I overdid it here in this area of the head a bit, because I was losing some details when we are looking here at that image, as there are bit of rims around the dark areas which I have lost. But overall I think that it's quite pleasant image still. But next time I would see if I maybe process the target slightly different, even though I still like what I have produced here. And now I would like to ask you to share your thoughts in the comments. What is an appropriate amount of pre-processing? What is too much? What you like to do in terms of processing, what you don't like. And while waiting for your comments, thank you very much for watching. See you next time, and clear skies to everyone.